Hello, dear children. Thought for the day is today is your opportunity to build the tomorrow you want. Now, let us continue with the first chapter, Geometrical Constructions. In that, today we will learn the property of the angle bisectors of a triangle. Let us do an activity. Draw any acute angle triangle. Draw angle bisectors of all three of its angles and observe the figure. Now, we will start with the construction of angle bisectors of a triangle. So children, you all be ready with your construction material and your copy. See, first of all, we will draw any acute angle triangle ABC. So, after drawing this, we will start with angle bisector of each angle of all the three, each angle of the triangle. Now, take the compass, adjust any measure. First, we will draw angle bisector of angle A. For that, we will put the needle end on vertex A and give arcs on both the arms of angle A. Put the needle end on vertex A. Give the arc on both the arms of angle A. Now, change the measure. We will give the arcs from these two intersecting points outside the triangle. See, I am giving here the arcs outside the triangle for the neatness of the diagram. Children, please note that I am using sketch pen to draw the diagram so that you all can see it clearly. But you all have to use sharp pointed pencil only for construction. No one will use any kind of pen for the construction. So now adjust any measure in the compass. Now put the needle end on one intersecting point. Give the arc like this. Then without changing the measure, put the needle end on another intersecting point and give another arc. Now we will join this intersecting point with vertex A. Take the ruler and pen. Give the arrow here like this. Give any name. I gave you a P. As ray AP is the angle bisector, it divides angle A into two equal parts. That we will show using the symbol. Now we will draw angle bisector of angle B. For that, again adjust your compass. Give the arcs from vertex B on both its arms. Now here you got two intersecting points. From these two intersecting points, we will give the arcs outside the triangle. Again adjust your compass. Now from these two intersecting points, we will give the arcs outside the triangle. Put the needle end here, give one arc, then another needle end here and give the arc like this. Join this intersecting point with the vertex B using ruler. Use only sharp pointed pencil for the perfection of the diagram. Now give the arrow here like this. Give name Q. Now here ray BQ is angle bisector of angle B. Therefore, these two angles are congruent. These two parts are congruent. We will show using the symbol cross. Now we will draw angle bisector of angle C. Again adjust your compass. Put the needle end on vertex C. Give the arc on both its arms. Now again change the measure. Give the arcs outside the triangle through these two intersecting points without changing the measure. Put the needle end first here. Give one arc without changing the measure. Put the compass and give another arc here like this. So you can see, you can extend the arc if they are smaller in size. Then take the scale. Join this intersecting point with vertex C. See, draw the ray like this. Give the arrow. Give the name R over here. Now, ray CR is angle bisector of angle C. These two parts are congruent. put the symbol of congruency like this. Now you will observe that ray AP, ray BQ and ray CR are the angle bisectors of angle A, angle B and angle C respectively. These three angle bisectors, they meet at the same point. Therefore, we call them as concurrent lines. These three angle bisectors are concurrent. Their common point of intersection is called as incenter. We represented it using capital letter I. So children, you cannot give any other name to incenter except I. Only I will be the name of here point of concurrence of all three angle bisectors. See, now from this what we conclude here, that the three angle bisectors pass through the same point, that is they are concurrent. Their point of concurrence is called as incenter. It is shown by capital letter I. Now let us see the location of incenter in this diagram. Here location of incenter, it is in the interior of the triangle. So location of incenter in acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle or right angle triangle, we find it in the interior of the triangle only. Now note the homework. Draw any right angle triangle. Find the point of concurrence of the angle bisectors of the triangle and its location. Thank you.